welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, beautiful butterflies. How are you, dynamic dolls? What's up, powerful people? Welcome to another episode of Freedom Fridays. I am free. I am free. Don't know about you, but I know about me. I am free. Hey, I am free. Hey, anytime you have a song to help a sister out with Freedom Fridays, come on in. Send your poems, send your lyrics, send whatever you have, okay? Because here at Freedom Fridays, we're going to have a little bit of fun mixed with a whole lot of a whole lot of faith and some friend conversations. It's all about life, the life that we live, the life that we must get through together. And I believe most importantly that guess what? We are stronger together, right? Come on in, come on in, come on in. I am so excited that you have decided to join moi today. My name is Coach L.A. Look, my mama named me Lakeisha Arrington, but because I am a faith-based life and executive leadership coach, you could say Coach L.A. for short. I can't tell you how many times people mispronounce Lakeisha, but we're going to move on, okay? We're going to move on. Look, today I'm so glad you came in the room because we are going to talk about a topic that's very dear to my heart. And the name of the topic for this particular series is Run Your Own Race. Doom, 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 doom. Pretty soon I'm gonna figure out how to work all the horns, the bells, and the whistles. But let's just hang on in there, okay? Hang on in there. All right, so here it is. I don't want to be before you long. I want to make sure while you are in tune that you are staying with me because there's some good stuff that I want to share because honestly, guys, we need to be free from a lot of things that the world has put on us, in addition to a lot of things that we have allowed to happen in our lives. So I always read from notes. I prepare before I get on line anytime. So let's start with the freedom train. The freedom train that we're jumping on today is going to help you do three things. Embrace the unique journey God has designed especially for you. Number two, free you from the comparison trap. And number three, help you step boldly into your God-given purpose. If that sounds like something that is interesting or that is interesting to you, I want you to sit down, get some ice cream, grab some popcorn, get some water. It's very important that you stay hydrated and stay tuned. So, once again, I've already explained to you that this episode is going to be entitled Running Your Own Race. All right, we're going to bring you the word because, once again, this particular episode and any other episode, it's always going to be faith based. And of course, without the word, where's our faith? Here we go. Hebrews 12, 1 through 2. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles. And let's run with perseverance the race out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and the perfecter of our faith. All right, you ready? Let's dig a little deeper. Every step you take in running your own race brings you closer to the woman of God you were created to be. You are capable. You are strong. You are magnificent. You are phenomenal. You are extraordinary. You are exquisite. And you are equipped to finish the race with grace, right? With grace and power. Believe in yourself and trust in God's plans for your life. Here's the deal. I know for a fact, and I'm going to give you the New Living Translation. The Lord directs the steps of the godly. He delights in every details in our lives. There's another translation says the steps of the righteous have been ordered by the Lord. Here are a few things, a few steps that I want you to remember throughout your journey. Step number one, I want you to recognize your unique path. Honey, ain't nobody, and yes, I say ain't nobody is good. No one is better at being you than you. Ain't nobody like you. You are a designer's original, okay? Listen when I tell you, the first thing I want you to remember is that you are uniquely designed by God with your own gifts, with your own talents, with your own beauty, right? And with your own purpose. No one else can run your race for you. Embrace your individuality and the specific plan God has for your life. Excuse me. I want you to think about a marathon. Think about it this way. Think about a marathon. And this is perfect because it's Olympic season, right? Think about a marathon. Every runner starts at the same place, but finishes at different times and in different ways. Your journey is uniquely yours. So celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Celebrate every win. All right. Step number two that I want you to remember, stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on your goals, sis. It's easy to get distracted by what others are doing. But when you fix your eyes on your own goals, you become unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche without brakes. Hey. Okay, that's a whole nother song. So let me keep moving. Here's the deal. Distractions are just that, distractions. Keep your focus sharp and your goals clear. And this is what I want you to do. We'll continue with running. Consider a runner who constantly looks to the side to see where others are. They risk stumbling or losing their pace. Stay focused on your lane and finish your race. It is so difficult for us to get to the finish line when we are constantly paying attention to what everybody else is doing. We are responsible for the gifts and talents that God has given us. I often tell my clients the truth of the matter is, when it's all said and done, right? When you're at a place in which we are home, we've reached glory, God is going to celebrate you, and the angels are going to celebrate you, and God is going to say, what have you done with the gifts and talents that I've given to you? And you're going to start running off and listing all these incredible things, and he's like, yes, yes, I hear you. Okay, but what about the things that I purpose for you to do? Because each of us have a purpose, right? What have you done with the things that I purposed for you to do? All right, let's move on. Let's see, step number three. I want you to persevere through challenges. Life's races will have hurdles, period. But remember, perseverance builds character and hope. Every challenge you face is a stepping stone towards your destiny. Baby girl, don't give up. Keep pushing forward. You are worth it. And most importantly, you're able to do it. Here's the deal. Can you remember a time when you faced a significant challenge and overcame it? This is not your first rodeo, honey. I believe that you have been equipped for this, okay? That victory was a testament to your strength and your resilience. Use those past victories as fuel to keep moving forward. Remember, you're unstoppable. All right, here's step number four. I want you to start celebrating your small wins. I don't care what it is. Celebrate it, okay? You woke up, you put yourself out of depression, or you overcame your anxiety. You want to be an author, you wrote your first chapter, or you wrote the first five synthesis. Celebrate that win, okay? You're on a weight loss and you decided to cut out sweets for 24 hours. Hello, celebrate that win. You're at a place where you want to speak up more when you're at work, and today was the first day you decided to say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't agree with that. However, here are my thoughts. And you use the hamburger method, right? You give them the positive, you give them the facts, and then you give them the positive so they can understand where you're going. At the end of the day, I want you to start celebrating your wins. Celebrate every milestone, no matter how small. These victories are evidence of your growth and your progress. Gratitude for small achievements builds momentum for larger ones. All right. I want you to look at this. Like a runner who celebrates completing each mile, take time to acknowledge and celebrate your progress. Each step forward is a victory worth celebrating. Celebrate small wins. Come on. Let's celebrate. All right. Step number 5. I believe it's our last step. Listen, this journey or this motivational message is almost over for Freedom Fridays. Here's the deal. Step number 5. I want you to trust the process. Step number 5. Trust the process. Trust that God has perfect timing. Trust that God has perfect timing for everything in your life. Your race is not about speed, but about endurance and faithfulness. Trust his process and his timing. Here's the deal. Ecclesiastes 3 1 through 8 says, for everything, and we're just going to do one. For everything, there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. A time to plant, a time to pluck up, and in times to pluck up what is planted. Guys, understand everything has a process, right? Think about how a gardener plants a seed and patiently waits for it to grow. There's a process and a season for everything. Trust that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. I want you to think about some of the trees that we see. Some of them have deep roots, right? Because they were planted in great soil and now they're unstoppable. They're unmovable. They cannot be matched and they do so much, right? They're like a tree planted that literally protects and nourishes and provides safety and security and shade for so many others. Ladies, you got this. I truly believe in you. Think about an elephant. The fact that it takes us 9 months as humans to birth babies, but imagine the amount of time it takes for an elephant to birth one child. Honey, when that baby is born and it's one baby, I guess we can compare it to puppies. I remember the story about the puppy who made fun of the elephant. Oh, I've had so many. I've had 6 to 12 babies, yada, yada, yada. And the elephant was like, honey, I'm birthing destiny. Like it takes time, amen, to birth something so powerful, to birth something so strong. I want you to remember that. Ladies, oh my gosh, as you run this race, remember that you are not alone. It is the trick of the enemy to make us think that we are by ourselves, no one understands, and that we have to never share information. He makes us think that we are the only ones in this particular predicament, but the devil is a liar. God is with you every step of the way, guiding you and strengthening you. Your race is significant and your progress matters. I want you to embrace your journey with confidence and courage, seeking God for clarity in every step. Honey, at every turn, understand that it's muy importante for you to seek God's attendance or for you to seek God's guidance. Please forgive me. All right. Just a few more things to encourage you. Let's go of the need to compare yourself to others. I'm going to say that again. LIG it. LIG it. It's time to let it go. Give me an L. Give me an I. Give me a G. What does it spell? LIG. Let it go. We are going to let go of the need to compare ourselves to others. Your value and your worth are not determined by someone else's journey. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself, the one God created you to be. In doing so, you will find true freedom and fulfillment. All right, listen, we're going to bring this home. thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for enjoying another episode of Freedom Fridays. I want you to remember that running your own race is about embracing your unique journey, right? Staying focused, persevering, celebrating your progress, and trusting God's timing. Go out and run your race with confidence, knowing that you are supported, that you are loved, and that you are destined for greatness. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the thoughts, I know the thoughts and plans that I have for you, thoughts of good and not evil, to bring you to an expected end." Anytime you hang out with me, anytime you listen to an episode from my podcast, I'm going to give you three things to help you during your journey to freedom. Because remember, this is all about being free, right? So here's number one. What does running your own race means to you? I want you to ponder that this week. What does running your own race mean to you? The second thought I want you to ponder this week is, what's the one area in your life where you can focus more on your own journey rather than comparing yourself to others? Again, what's the one area in your life where you can focus more on your own journey rather than comparing yourself to others? And the last is just a thought. If you have a phenomenal answer, and if you honestly spend time putting this together, I want you to share your thoughts. I want you to share your breakthroughs with us on social media. I honestly want to hear from you. Make it hashtag Freedom Fridays. I want you to say, Lakeisha, thank you for that crazy 15-minute message. I am honestly running my own race. I'm going to stop comparing myself to people. I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to write my goals. I am going to be courageous. I am going to walk in confidence. But most importantly, I'm going to seek God every step of the way when it comes to me being clear on the direction that He has for my life. I thank you once again for listening to me. I will definitely see you the next time. But until then, I want you to hug a neck, kiss a cheek, phone a friend. Tell someone you love them. I certainly love you. Please remember, keep running your own race and live in freedom. Until next time, God bless.